Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2. Last time, we finished up most of the business we could in Mushroom Rock, including watching a sphere on Nuge, learn a little more about him. This time, there are two more treasure chests. One of them is finally over here. Been looking here all game long. The other one should also contain an elixir. This time, we are going to continue through the ravine here and get screwed over by the stupid changing camera angle because it loves me. And then we're going to go over here. Is it over here? There's the other one. Perfect. One more elixir. Alright, have I gone over the garment grids we've been getting recently? Because we've been getting a lot of them. I should probably go over at least one since I'm using one of the new ones this time. And there's a save point. Save point would probably be a good idea. And I'm just realizing that I can't save over that one, since then if something happens, then I would not have footage of me getting those treasure chests. Okay, switching up, let's go over here and take a look at my setup. Tempered Will. Let's take a look at garment grids here. One of the new ones we've gotten recently, I think this one we have also gotten recently. This one allows us to use black magic and flare. This one gives us auto life, which you could basically use in place of Tempered Will if you want to. I'm going this route because double HP is very, very good, especially when you only need to go through one gate in order to activate it. Tricks of the Trade just decreases your wait time on using those three abilities: Dark Knight, Black Mage, White Mage. We've got all of these different ones now for most of the different job classes. Ray of Hope gives us luck. Let's see, what else is new? I don't know which ones of these are new. I think this one is probably new. This one does something very similar to what one of the other ones I got out of the Creature Creator, except for this one doesn't have a ribbon as an ability. Let's see here. Anything else particularly interesting around here? Well, Sacred Beast gives us Holy. I think that's the first time we've had the ability to use any type of Holy. Had most of these already. That one might be new. Maybe. Bum Rush. Always like Bum Rush. But then again, that's because of Final Fantasy VI, not because of this game. Anyway, you are on Thief to start off. You'll figure out why in a bit. Kinesis Badge for protection against Stop. You could also protect against something like Darkness or Silence, but it's not that important and I can cure it. Stop can really screw me over, so we're protected against that. Everybody has Crystal Banjos. The other two have Ribbons and the Dark Knight ability. If you don't have two ribbons because you couldn't be bothered to cheese your way through on the PC version to beat the stupid towers in the Thunder Plains, you could use Smooth Sailing. That gives you slow as well, which is kind of annoying. Or you can just protect you against slow and stop, just like I have over here with Yuna. Either way, however you want to do that. Make sure you save. And double check your garment grid has the thing that I wanted it to have. It does. Okay, good. Thought I forgot it for a moment. Once you have all of the different Crimson Spheres, all 10 of them, then you can come back here. With all 10 of them in your possession, you can open this door. We've been kind of working toward this for most of the game.
Time to face my past. Come on.
Your past? Well, this place just got extremely interesting. And creepy. And yeah, I know it kind of looks like a swastika. Okay, fine. Okay, we'll find out what enemies are around here. I've probably already... Crimson Shadow. Interesting. I'm just going to switch you so that everybody is the Dark Knight there. Well, you're not particularly difficult. All of the other directions except going straight lead to nothing. There are no items to be gained in here. We already got all the items that we need. And more darkness soldiers. I probably could have used the darkness ability and take them all out, but we'll at least see. If this is the only guy, I'm not going to put an additional bestiary entry just for one enemy. Yeah, these guys are not all that interesting. In fact, if I haven't put it on screen in the previous episode, it'll be on screen here. No idea, I've not edited that previous episode yet. Okay, so we climb up here. Let's go this way, up, 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 and down. There are no items over there. There is no nothing in this whole area. Switch you back to the thief. One thing you'll have wanted as far as abilities going before coming in here for Yuna is you want sticky fingers. It'll make your life easier. Trust me. With that being said, make sure you have the gun mage on one of your garment grids that you are using. Well, presumably the one on everyone's garment grid, because there is a one-time only thing here unless you have creature creator, which we do now. Whatever. This is going to take some time. Let's go do this.
Something's coming!
Also, I press the start button. This cutscene you can skip. Almost every other one during this sequence you cannot. I found this out when I was trying to skip through them to do the testing. You don't want to skip them because you want 100%, but yeah, still kind of a pain in the ass that you can't test out the fights.
Guys!
You okay?
What was that?
Are they unsent? No, that can't be right. Fireflies.
They're still alive. We know they're
I've
still
seen
alive.
this before. There are places where fireflies cling to people's memories and make them eternal.
Those were the guy's memories from back then. Preserved by the fireflies. Memories.
We saw that in
Or
Xanarkand.
2-year-old nightmares.
And of
Older
course...
than that.
Oh. Hello.
You?
I wanted to rest forever, but the fireflies make me relive that moment. Again, and again, and again.
No! 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 Riku!
Something's wrong! Stay back!
Go away!
We've seen this before somewhere, haven't we? And if this place looks familiar, it's supposed to. This was the area where a lot of those
What's going on?
crimson spheres took place.
You will see.
These are some of the darkest scenes in the entire game. They almost don't fit. Neither does this song, but there's nothing wrong with the song, it just doesn't fit. But we'll get into that later. See, that would fit an Eternal Sonata. Well, that doesn't look good.
You must stop! That's enough!
we get to see the full extent of the scene without bad filters. And with voice acting and sound effects.
Stay back!
This is our story, Len.
Don't make me say this again! I'm not Len!
Remember that for later. She's adamant that she's not. Remember that for later. Really starting to sound like Titus now, aren't we? Oh. Again, we've seen this standoff once before. Well, more than once now, but... The Fireflies are doing exactly what they did back then. Things didn't end so well last time, did they?
Riku?
This is probably one of my favorite sequences in the entire game. It really doesn't fit, but it's so good. Always steal from Riku here. That's why I started off as a thief. And then I'm going to turn into one of these guys and just start battling away at her. Riku as a boss has... I'm at the wrong spot in the walkthrough. 7,800 HP, and we can use Magic Guard here if you want. That'll protect against your magic attacks. You can use Physical Guard as well. I also have the Excellence ability, which does both in one turn. She tends to use, those things a lot. I don't have to worry about them too much. Ow, her normal attack is stronger than I remembered. But, it's so dark, and they play, the sad piano theme during the boss fight. It's just excellent. I really, really like it. As long as I don't die. Which, that should be close to enough. Explosion it is. There we go. That'll act faster. Not enough. Enough damage? No, you're gonna use a grenade. Okay. This is one of those themes that I don't really want to talk over too much.
Snap out of it!
Again, just excellent. The directing works here. Everything works here. I can't say enough good things about this particular scene, and this whole sequence is just excellent. Steal from each of these bosses. You're really going to want to do so. Paine has, let's see here, don't use gravity against anyone, 9,200 HP. She uses only physical attacks, so we're going to use null physical. It doesn't last forever, but it'll be enough. In my my testing, I think it blocked off 3 or 4 attacks. Now, I believe... I don't think you're completely healed in between rounds, but I don't think you're like... No, you're not healed in between rounds. But it doesn't seem to be too much of a big deal. Just don't end a fight almost dead. You can see how really nice a lot of these abilities are on these newer dress spheres from the HD and the international version of the game. They're very nice. And I have memory set on my controller because I'm gonna want it. Should be almost dead. Yeah, you're slumping there. And she's actually going to start to get some hits in on me now. Is that enough? I don't want to use all my MP, because I am going to need it.
Shuyin is no ordinary unsent.
And that's part
Seems
of
that way.
why I love this scene.
When he died 1,000 years ago, his feelings became intertwined with the fireflies, creating this apparition.
He's like a dream. Or a nightmare.
He must have had some serious regrets for his feelings to act on their own like that.
This is what destroyed the squad. Despair strong enough to crush the minds of those it touches. What just happened to us happened to them, too. Here, they felt Shuyin's despair. They went mad. And they died. They killed each other.
But these three lived. So, I decided to use them.
You pay!
Use them indeed. We fight Barreleye one more time. If you did not learn Drill Shot earlier, you can learn it from him here, though it's a lot more powerful here, and he's more powerful here, so you don't really want to do that. The only other option in the HD version is Creature Creator, and he's even stronger there, so yeah, I would stay away from that. No, that's not what I wanted to do, game. Be nice if my characters would do what I want them to do here. Okay, so you can go that way. You can steal. You can go there. That's pretty much all I need to do with you. Everyone's in darkness. Barreleye is very much Barreleye from before. 12,200 and... Let's make our switches here. 12,220 HP.
Suffer!
We stole the item that we needed to. He's immune to gravity. He will still use Stop with that ability there. He can use Silence. I'm not worried about it. Doesn't affect, like, any of my abilities. And, let's see. His Drill Shot removes 75% of your HP this time. As you can see, it does a lot. Yeah. Other than that, he's not as difficult as he was before, and he wasn't super difficult before either. Gipple has 14,800 HP. Let's fix ourselves up a little bit here. Let's echo screen you. And what else do I want to do? Do I want to do something particular to you? Chocobo Wing? Sure, we'll get ourselves some pace going here. Grinder, he's got a number of abilities. Grinder's the least of your worries. Let's use our Chocobo Wing there. So, we want to cycle pretty quickly here. And you do want to steal from him. And
Dodge this!
Bullseye reduces us by a large percentage of our HP, so beware of that. Let's see, we're there, there, and there. So we want to get everybody into blue bullet mode here, and we want to use an ether on you. There we go, so you can actually do some things. And then we want a white wind. This guy can use one ability that, if you're not playing the HD version, you can only get here. Sometimes it takes him absolutely forever to do that. He is susceptible to Heaven's Cataract, though, so in the meantime, that's what we're going to do. We wanted to make sure on our grid that we went over the green one there, so we got double HP, so we're not going to be too damaged in the meantime. But we'll use Heaven's Cataract a few times. He's going to use Bullseye again, so I want a White Wind. Bullseye is his most powerful attack by a long shot. It's 9/16 of your current HP, so it can't kill you. I'm not worried about Grinder too much. His attack pattern is kind of weird. He's got like a 15/16 chance to use a set of moves, or like a lot less of a chance to use some other moves. It's kind of strange the way it's written out in the thing there. So I'm going to hit him with this one more time, I think, and then I'm basically going to sit here and do nothing until he hurries up and uses the move, unfortunately. Because in my testing against this guy, I almost killed him. But if you take an antidote out, you take a look at the amount of status points that are on him. He's -8 defense and -8 magic defense. We've dropped his ability to defend against us by quite a bit. So I don't really want to hit him too much, but I do want him to eventually hit me with the right move. Because I do want to use it. It does target everyone, so once he decides to use it, we're golden. That's not it. I should be able to get one more Heaven's Cataract against him. If not, I'll have to reset, but that would suck. Because I was able to get -10 on him before. I know that. Flash Bomb inflicts darkness. It missed Eunice, that's fine. And you can get another ether in the meantime. There it is. Mortar. Everyone learned... Oh, it hits in an arc. Crap. Now I gotta wait for him to use it again. I will cut while he tries to use it. Okay, he finally used it. I got bored. I started healing him. Alright, so let's move everybody over to the Dark Knight to finish things off over here. Make sure my timer is going again. And of course, now he hits me with that attack, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Finally, we have Nuge, 23,800 HP. Nuge cheats. And I will explain why he cheats when we get to that point in the fight, but everyone's immune to gravity, so don't use gravity on them. We can steal our good stuff from him there. Cycle around here. Not that we really need double the MP, but sure, why not? Alright, everyone is that. Oh, no. How did you not get around? Jeez. His abilities are not, like, they're dangerous enough, but they're not too dangerous, at least until later on. Alright, so, Mighty Guard, definitely.
No time for farewells.
Greedy Aura, I think, does 3/8. How much does it do? Yeah, it does 3/8 of your HP and your MP. So we want to get our things off here relatively early on. And actually, I think I'm going to cycle somebody else back there because I need more people to do White Wind here. everyone's going to need to do some White Wind here. Yeah, make sure you've got Mighty Guard on. That'll make your life, you know, survivable. Let's get ourselves all healed up here. And then I'll get a round of Heaven's Cataract and lower his HP or his defenses here. There we go.
Let me end your pain.
Well, White Wind it is. That seemed like less than 3/8. That must be affected by shell. That's nice. I like that. Alright, so we've done that. I'm going to send 2 people over here.
No time for farewell.
And 1 person here. And the way it's going to work now... Let's see, once we get our transformations through here. We can attack him, and basically the other one's going to set a stash, a Mega Potion, and that's all they're going to do throughout the rest of the fight.
See you on the far.
And we can get some Mazer Eyes in there, deal some additional damage. But yeah, every time he does that, I get to counter by using a Mega Potion, which doesn't cost any MP. Yeah, the Alchemist job class is kind of broken, and by kind I mean completely. But, you know, it's there, so I'm going to use it. Might as well use some MP while I still have it before he completely nukes it away from me. As I said, 23,800 HP. Once he gets down below 75% of his maximum HP, he does something different. This is the reason why I made sure that we all had crystal banjos before coming in here. I learned an ability. Cool. And I have no MP left. Though I did select the ability beforehand, so I think I still get to use it for free. Yeah, I got to use it for free. Or no, it didn't work.
See you on the far.
Never mind. Yeah, as long as you've got Mighty Guard on, you should be alright. Just kind of make sure. Go. If you don't want to use your... oops. Yeah, want to do that.
See you on the far.
If you don't want to use these guys, you could use other job class as well. Dark Knight is really good for this. And I could switch my characters over if I wanted to. I was mainly using the Psychics so that I could deal some additional damage early on in the fight. Alright, he's hit below 75% of his HP, I think. Or not. He just has said something different before an attack. Once he gets below 75% of his HP, he decides he's had enough of my shit, and he's going to finish things off.
No time for farewells.
Is this it? Nope, this is not it. I want to make sure I showed this off because when I was testing out the fight, I killed him from 75% to 0% of his, you know, from 25% left to 0% before he got a chance to use this ability. I was like, oh, well, I don't even know if I would have survived.
See you on the far blade.
So I want to be able to show it off, and so I'm doing small amounts of damage instead of, you know, going to a Dark Knight and just nuking him. Or using a Samurai and doing crap tons of damage or whatever. Just make sure you're keeping up with your Mega Potion. If you're not, you're screwed. Come on, hurry up. 666. If I ever design a game, that's going to be the lucky number, and that means instant death against like anything that's not like, I don't know, undead or a boss or something like that. I always wish they would do that in a game, but I don't know any game that ever does that. You know, we had Lucky Sevens in Final Fantasy VII. What else? Did we have any other number-based ones? I can't even remember if we did or not. Seriously? He didn't use it again?
No one uses my friends.
I'll tell you after the scene.
Anyways,
Damn it.
let's go outside. I don't want to be here!
Me either.
It was Shuyan. 2 years ago, the guys encountered Shuyan's memories and learned of Vegnagun. After we escaped, they said they would uncover the truth behind it. But then, Nuge shot us. We thought he'd betrayed us. But Nuge wasn't Nuge. I understand now. Shuyan was using him the whole time.
Let's go find him, Paine.
Agreed. We've got to free him from Shuyan.
Not so fast.
What?
Remember when the three of them were meeting in the Bavel underground? All these fireflies came floating out of Nuji's body in a big cloud. And then they went whooshing into Barrelye's body. So, doesn't that mean Shuyan's using Barrelye now?
Oh. Hey, Riku, not bad.
She's not completely stupid. Yay! Progress.
I guess it's Barrelye we're saving then.
We can do that
By
too.
the way, you'll be helping.
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah, you've already dragged us all over Spira.
Thank you.
And for doing that, we get episode complete. The one you really want to get. You got to watch these completes. And yeah, we got a whole whack ton of really good things out of that. Black Lore is nice. Champion Belt, awesome. Kaiser Knuckles, more damage. Magical Dances, that's for Yuna's special dress sphere thing. Don't care. And we get the Supreme Light Garment Grid. The attack that Nuge can use when he reaches 25% of his maximum HP, or you've dealt 75% of his maximum HP, is called Lightfall. It does 5,000 damage to everybody. I got multiple game overs in my test run. I tested this out an hour ago and I didn't get him to use it. I do it now. He doesn't use it. I don't even get to show it off. I tried. I did. I used weak attacks. Game, you hate me. Anyway, enough of that. That is pretty much all we can do in Mushroom Rock. What does that leave us? We're really closing in on the end quickly. I wasn't expecting this to go nearly that fast. Alright, so we've got the Calmlands left to visit, finish up in Bavel, do the Beaconel and Jose tag team area, and that's probably what we'll end up doing next time. We'll go to Jose and Beaconel and we'll try and finish all that kind of stuff off. But yeah, let's take a look at our key items here. We've got a bunch of these items here. Let's take a look at them. Twilight Rain, break damage for Yuna's thing. Machina booster, break damage limit. Break damage limit. Oh, this enables the songstress to learn MP Mambo. Don't care. That's break HP limit. There's another Magical Dances Volume 2. I can't remember where we get it, but we'll get it before the end. And we'll also fill out our Albed books before the end too. There is one sphere that we miss out on doing this path, and that is Gippel's sphere. You can only get it if you chose New Yevon, and we have not chosen New Yevon with the Awesome Sphere earlier in the game, so we're never going to be able to see that sphere. There's a few cutscenes that we miss out on by not doing that, but we want to get 100%, so that's what we're going to go for here. But anyway, that's pretty much all for today. Next time, we move on to more fun and even harder bosses. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.